Welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk more about the new Street Fighter 6 trailer that dropped for the Game Awards. At the new trailer, we got to see a good look at some other characters on the roster such as JP, Marisa, Manon, and Deejay. And we also got to see more World Tour story mode stuff, which is really nice to see. I'm going to talk more about the characters first, then I'm going to talk about some other things that we learned about the World Tour. But I'm going to go character by character, and I'm going to talk about some little tidbits that I read on the website. I'm also going to talk about like what am I interested in. Like some characters are very interesting. I'm also going to read off like their website info, and then I'm going to talk about also the other trinkets that I'm interested about, and we'll talk more about World Tour later on, the other stuff. So let me start off with JP. JP is very interesting. The first thing that shows in the trailer with JP is that he is speaking to himself, and he talks about how like the person that was looking for a perfect vessel for this type of power, which we know that JP has psycho power, and I believe he is talking about Bison. So in the lore of Street Fighter, Bison is constantly trying to find a new vessel or a new body to contain his psycho power, because like his psycho power is super strong to where the point where his body is getting worse and worse, so the bodies that he's using can't handle all that power. And I think JP is supposed to be like a person that is able to use psycho power at its full capacity since his body can take it. That's what I'm assuming. But we don't know yet. We won't know until the game comes out. But I thought that was very interesting when he said that during the trailer. It says on his website that the head of an international NGO responsible for many successful investment projects and the man behind Nishal's present prosperity has a beloved cat named Klebel. I don't know who Nishal is. If y'all know or know anything about that, let me know in the comments down below. But it's definitely very interesting. His gameplay was also very interesting. He reminded me a little bit. He reminded me a lot of Rugal. The way he dressed gives me definitely a lot of Rugal vibes, but he also like kind of reminds me of Shunhei a little bit, because he had the little like hands. I think there's a part where like he sends hands and they grab you. I'm thinking about Shuhei and that other girl from King of Fighters 15. I forgot her name. She's like Shuhei's rival, but they have like hands. They use a lot of hands in their freaking powers, and it gave me definitely a lot of vibes like that during the trailer, because there's a part where he sends like hands to someone and uses them. His critical is also really sick. I think canonically he's gonna be one of the stronger characters lore wise, because he looks busted. But other than that, like his gameplay looks really sick. He uses the staff or whatever that thing is, the pole, a lot when he's fighting. So that's interesting. He definitely seems like he's gonna be more unique and definitely a different character compared to like someone like Bison. But he's still using psycho power, which I think is really cool. Overall, I give JP like a high grade. He looks really interesting. As like if I had to give him a letter rating, I'm definitely giving him a B. I'm excited for him. I'm mostly excited for story reasons, but I don't think I would play him. But he looks really sick. Next here we're gonna talk about Manon. So Manon basically in the trailer was shown to be like a celebrity, but she's also like a world champion. So she definitely gives me like Ken vibes. Ken wasn't really like a model or whatever, or like a celebrity, but he was famous because he was the American world champion. So she definitely gives me those vibes. Manon is a supermodel, a world champion, Judaka? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Manon is an idealist, forever seeking self-improvement in the pursuit of beauty. She strumps the catwalk of Street Fighter to become the world's strongest model. So in the trailer, you definitely see it. Her fighting style is like, I'm kind of trying to understand it. It seems like it's more about she does specials, and then like those specials, if you EX it or like just do the special, it can lead into her like grabbing her opponent and like guiding them away. It's kind of like a dancer in that way, where like she'll like, it kind of feels like she's taking the strength of her opponent and just like whooshing them away, kind of like an airbender or something like that. But it looks cool. To be honest, I'm not very as interested in Manon gameplay wise. Her design is amazing. I did like how in the intro she wears like an actual like fit, like she actually has some drip to her, and then she switches into like her fighting clothes in the intro, and I really thought that was cool. I don't know if that was her intro or maybe a story thing, but it was really cool that like she gets to change outfits and stuff like that, and I do really like her overall design. Other than that, there's nothing really that interesting to me that was shown in the trailer besides that she's just a world champion and she like looks amazing. I would give her like a C in terms of me being excited, or excited like in terms of like gameplay for her. I'm not super excited, but she looks like she's gonna be really cool. I can't wait to watch more gameplay of her. Maybe I'll change my mind, but she looks sick. She looks cool. So the next character I'm gonna talk about is Deejay. Deejay is definitely the one that was like shown the most out of everyone, and he looks He looks really sick. Diaz is probably the best that DJ has looked in a minute for me. I did not like DJ in Street Fighter 4. I never liked him in Street Fighter 2. So actually ever for me. I love his new design and his gameplay looks really, really nice. I wonder how he's going to play. I don't think we have any news about if he's a charge character still, but he looks really, really nice. One thing I did like during the trailer was that like whenever he was doing this one combo, it kept showing like the music notes on stage. I thought that was really, really cool. So if they keep doing that for a lot of his moves, it's definitely gonna give him like style. And his summary definitely shows that, or definitely explains that he like DJ got style. It says a globally popular dance music superstar. DJ is always ready to have a good time with a burning love for music and fighting. This Jamaican sensation drives audiences wild with hot new songs and stylish moves. He looks really, really good in the trailer. I like a lot of the color, like it's a lot of yellow and orange and stuff like that. A lot of the color they use, and his gameplay looks really, really nice. I have a feeling he's not gonna be a charge character though. I don't feel like he is, and if he isn't, that's cool. I'm fine with playing characters like Nash used to be a charge character, then he moved to a motion character and became one of my favorite Street Fighter characters to play. So like if they changed DJ to a motion character, I would definitely feel more inclined to use him. I'm not against using charge characters or anything like that. I like Urian, I like Alex. I can use charge characters, but I felt like DJ was never fun as a charge character. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they can actually like fix him, and fix him personally for me, and he'll be a lot more fun in this game. I would give my excitement for DJ definitely like a B. He's definitely like very, very exciting, and I can't wait to see more of him. But next we're gonna talk about Marisa. Now Marisa, I don't know if y'all saw my reaction. It's gonna be like in the title card, like in the eye card and stuff like that, and the end card. But Marisa looks sick. Like in the trailer, all of her moves felt like she was hitting the fuck out of you, bro. Like she was like bam, like, and it looked super, super sick. She's definitely the character I was not expecting to like her or like be like, oh my god, like she looks really fun from what I saw of just the roster. Like when I saw the roster leak, I was like, she is tall. Like it says on the website she is 6'8". Like she is big. I was wondering how she was gonna play, and I'm glad that she plays like a brawler. Like she does not. I don't think she's gonna be she's not a grappler. She's just a brawler. She just hits people very, very hard, and I think that's very sick. In this game, I feel like you could really feel when people get hit, and especially with Marisa, you could definitely feel when you get hit. But I'm gonna talk about more stuff. So her summary is an up-and-coming jewelry designer from Italy who claims ancestry to ancient Greek warriors. As a child, she was inspired by a vision of the Colosseum in its prime. Today, she sees glory with a smile and an eye for beauty. So she looks very, very sick. I think most of her abilities are going to be more like hard-hitting moves that lead into big damage. Like, I remember one time she hit someone, and I think she like caused a whole wall bounce combo and then ran up and then did like an ender. It looked really, really cool. And I was like, Marisa looks sick. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, she looks really, really sick. Out of all the characters here, I think I'm most excited to play her and look at her the most. I'm gonna give her an A because she looks really, really, really sick. Really sick. So that's all the characters I wanted to talk about for now. The next thing I want to talk about was more of the open world minigame stuff. So during the trailer, they showed a lot of the open world more, like especially like when the intro, it shows DJ and your character. So they definitely try to talk about how in this story mode, you're going to be like meeting the characters and going to their like sections on the map to interact with them, learn their abilities, and even to do story stuff. And I do like that they're really showing that this game is going to have a lot more like story. Like you're going to be able to meet these characters, talk with these characters a lot. And I think that's really, really cool. And so they highlighted that. They also highlight more about how the CAC is going to be able to have anyone's moves. Like the CAC they showed in the trailer had a Sonic Boom, Luke's projectile, and a Shoryuken. Like you're going to have really, really like unique combinations. And then one of them did like a Yoga Flame. And there's also like a part where like Ryu and the CAC, like the Ryu jumps in to help the CAC. And then like they're both beating enemies on like two different sides of the screen, and then there's a scene where the CAC also does that with Kimberly. So like it looks really, really sick that you're gonna be able to like team up with the characters in the game to fight other people. So that was nice. And the last thing they kind of showed during the trailer sporadically was that we're gonna have more mini games. So the mini games actually looked really, really nice. It's more about button combinations. It definitely gives me like old Mortal Kombat 1 vibes whenever you have to like break the the wood or some other games where you have to basically press buttons and orders to like make the thing go by or to succeed in the mini game. But it looks like harmless fun. I don't mind mini games if they're harmless and like they're fun to play or have like rhythm. I think I'm just like more of a rhythm guy than a guy that's like pinball or like something like random mini games that don't like fit Street Fighter, I guess, because these rhythm stuff fit Street Fighter. Because if you really think about it, fighting games are about rhythm, kind of. They're about momentum and stuff like that. Like you have to do stuff on your controller in a sequence to get something. So I feel like that's more like reasonable and understandable than like Sonic Frontiers with the pinball thing, if you get what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying by me being fine with the mini games, like me being fine with mini games in certain games, but not being fine in some other games. This is what I mean when I say that. That was basically it for the trailers. That's what basically they showed the TGA and the main things I wanted to talk about. Let me know down below. Give me your letter rankings on who you're the most excited about, and let me know what you think about the release date. Because like I said in this trailer, they also announced the release date, which we already knew because it got leaked earlier yesterday. That's coming out June 2nd. So let me know what y'all think down below about all of that, and I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.